Did you know that 70% of complex business problems go unsolved? That's a staggering number. Leaders today face challenges that are more intricate than ever. But here's the good news. There are proven techniques to tackle these issues. Imagine turning chaos into clarity, setbacks into success, and uncertainty into opportunity. Sounds like magic, right? It's not. It's all about using the right strategies. In this video, we'll uncover 6 powerful techniques that top leaders use to solve complex problems. These aren't your usual tips. We're talking about systems thinking, quantum leadership, and more. Each chapter dives deep into a unique approach, backed by facts and expert insights. For example, did you know that companies with diverse teams are 35% more likely to outperform their peers? Or that 84% of consumers prefer businesses that act ethically? These numbers show the real impact of smart leadership strategies. Get ready to learn how to harness creativity, build resilient teams, and make ethical decisions. Whether you're leading a company or just navigating life's challenges, these techniques will equip you with the tools to find solutions. Stay tuned as we explore how leaders turn complex problems into simple solutions. You'll discover practical strategies that you can apply right away. Ready to dive in? Let's get started with Chapter 1. Deciphering Chaos, the Power of Systems Thinking. Chapter 1. Deciphering Chaos, the Power of Systems Thinking. Systems thinking is a game changer for solving complex problems. It's like looking at a puzzle and seeing how each piece connects. When leaders use systems thinking, they don't just see the problem, they see the whole picture. Imagine you're trying to fix a car. Instead of just looking at the engine, you check the fuel, the battery, and even the tires. That's systems thinking in action. Peter Senge, in his book, The Fifth Discipline, says, "Today's problems come from yesterday's solutions." This means that understanding how things are connected can help avoid new issues. A unique fact: only about 15% of leaders are trained in systems thinking. Yet, those who can solve problems 30% faster than those who aren't. This is because they see the bigger picture and understand the ripple effects of their decisions. Here's a strategy. Map out all the parts of the problem. Draw a diagram showing how each part affects the others. This visual can make complex issues clearer. For example, if a company faces low employee morale, mapping out factors like workload, management style, and office environment can highlight the root cause. Another tip is to ask, why, 5 times. This technique, known as the 5 whys, helps drill down to the core of the problem. If sales are down, asking why repeatedly might reveal that customer service needs improvement. Remember, systems thinking isn't just for business. It works in personal life too. Let's say you're trying to lose weight. Instead of just dieting, consider your sleep, stress levels, and exercise habits. Each part influences your health. To wrap up, systems thinking transforms how leaders approach problems. By seeing the whole system, they find better solutions and prevent future issues. It's a powerful tool that makes complex problems simpler. Chapter 2. The Innovation Matrix, Harnessing Creative Problem Solving. Creativity isn't just for artists, it's essential for leaders too. Creative problem solving can lead to breakthrough solutions. Think of it as mixing ingredients in a new way to create a delicious recipe. One interesting fact: companies that foster creativity are 3.5 times more likely to outperform their peers in revenue growth. That's a huge incentive to think outside the box. A key strategy is to encourage brainstorming sessions. But here's the twist: add constraints. This might sound counterintuitive, but constraints can spark creativity. For example, challenge your team to come up with a new product idea using only existing resources. This limits options but forces creative thinking. Another tactic is to embrace failure. Yes, failure. According to Creativity, Inc., by Ed Catmull, the co-founder of Pixar, mistakes aren't a necessary evil. They aren't evil at all. They are an inevitable consequence of doing something new. Leaders should create a safe environment where team members can experiment and fail without fear. Did you know that 72% of successful innovations come from collaborations? This shows the power of diverse perspectives. So, mix up your teams. Bring in people from different departments or even different industries. Fresh eyes can see solutions you might miss. Use the scamper technique to boost creativity. This stands for substitute, combine, adapt, modify, put to another use, eliminate, and reverse. Apply these actions to your problem to generate new ideas. For instance, if improving customer service, think about what could be substituted or combined to enhance the experience. Lastly, keep a curiosity journal. Encourage your team to jot down interesting ideas, no matter how wild. Review these regularly for potential solutions. This habit keeps the creative juices flowing. Chapter 3. Quantum Leadership. Embracing Uncertainty and Complexity. Quantum leadership is about thriving in uncertainty. It's like surfing a wave, balancing on the edge of chaos and order. Leaders who master this can handle complex problems with ease. One fascinating fact: 60% of leaders who embrace uncertainty report higher levels of team engagement. This is because they create an environment where adaptability is key. According to Dana Zohar, who coined the term quantum leadership, it's about leading from the future as it emerges. A key strategy is to develop a flexible mindset. Encourage your team to see change as an opportunity, not a threat. This shift in perspective can make a big difference. For example, instead of fearing market shifts, see them as chances to innovate. Another tactic is scenario planning. Think of it as rehearsing for the future. Create different scenarios and plan how to respond to each. This helps teams prepare for various outcomes, making them more agile. For instance, if you're launching a new product, plan for best case, worst case, and most likely scenarios. Data shows that 75% of companies using scenario planning are better prepared for market changes. This proactive approach can save time and resources in the long run. Leaders should also embrace a learning culture. Encourage continuous learning and curiosity. This keeps the team ready for whatever comes next. According to a Deloitte survey, organizations with strong learning cultures are 92% more likely to innovate. Quantum leaders must also be good at making quick decisions. This doesn't mean being reckless. It means being decisive even with limited information. General Colin Powell once said, "Use the 40-70ths rule. Make a decision when you have 40 to 70% of the information." In summary, quantum leadership is about embracing uncertainty and complexity. By developing a flexible mindset, using scenario planning, fostering a learning culture, and making quick decisions, leaders can navigate complex problems successfully. It's a dynamic approach that turns challenges into opportunities. Chapter 4. Collaborative Intelligence. Building Synergistic Teams. Collaborative intelligence is all about harnessing the power of teamwork. It's like assembling a dream team where everyone's strengths shine. Leaders who master this create environments where collaboration leads to innovative solutions. A surprising fact: teams that collaborate effectively are 5 times more likely to achieve high performance. This shows the power of teamwork in solving complex problems. A key strategy is to foster psychological safety. This means creating a space where team members feel safe to speak up and share ideas without fear of judgment. According to Amy Edmondson, author of The Fearless Organization, psychological safety is crucial for innovation. Another tactic is to leverage diverse perspectives. Diversity in teams leads to better problem solving because different viewpoints can uncover blind spots. Data from McKinsey shows that diverse teams are 35% more likely to outperform their peers. Leaders should also use tools that enhance collaboration. Digital tools like Slack, Trello, or Microsoft Teams can help streamline communication and project management. These tools make it easier for teams to stay connected and organized. Encourage cross-functional teams. This means bringing together people from different departments to work on a problem. Cross-functional teams can provide unique insights that might be missed in siloed groups. For example, bringing together marketing, product development, and customer service can lead to more comprehensive solutions. It's also important to set clear goals and roles. When everyone knows their responsibilities and what they're working towards, collaboration becomes more effective. According to a Gallup study, teams with clear goals are 2.8 times more likely to be engaged in their work. Lastly, celebrate collaborative successes. Recognizing and rewarding team achievements boosts morale and encourages continued collaboration. It can be as simple as a shout-out in a meeting or a team lunch. Chapter 5. Resilient Leadership. Turning Adversity into Opportunity. Resilient leadership is about turning setbacks into stepping stones. It's like finding a way through the storm, not just weathering it. Leaders who master resilience can transform adversity into opportunity. One interesting fact: 90% of high-performing leaders have experienced significant failures. This shows that resilience is key to success. As Winston Churchill said, "Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts." A key strategy is to develop a growth mindset. Embrace challenges as opportunities to learn and grow. Carol Dweck, author of Mindset, explains that a growth mindset fosters resilience because it views failure as a learning experience. Another tactic is to practice mindfulness. Mindfulness helps leaders stay calm and focused under pressure. According to a study by Harvard Business Review, 70% of leaders who practice mindfulness report higher resilience and better decision-making. Leaders should also build strong support networks. Surround yourself with people who can offer advice, support, and encouragement. Research from the American Psychological Association shows that social support is a critical factor in building resilience. Data also shows that resilient leaders are more likely to inspire their teams. A Gallup study found that employees who work for resilient leaders are 40% more engaged. This engagement drives productivity and innovation. Embrace change and be adaptable. Resilient leaders are flexible and can pivot when necessary. As Charles Darwin noted, it is not the strongest of the species that survive, nor the most intelligent, but the one most responsive to change. In summary, resilient leadership is about turning adversity into opportunity. By developing a growth mindset, practicing mindfulness, building strong support networks, inspiring teams, and embracing change, leaders can navigate challenges effectively. Resilience is a powerful tool that transforms setbacks into success. Chapter 6. Ethical Decision-Making: Balancing Complex Moral Dilemmas. Ethical decision-making is about finding the right path in difficult situations. It's like navigating a moral maze where the right choice isn't always clear. Leaders who excel in this can balance complex moral dilemmas with integrity. A unique fact: 84% of consumers say they're more likely to support companies that demonstrate ethical practices. This shows that ethical leadership isn't just the right thing to do, it's also good for business. A key strategy is to establish a strong ethical foundation. This means having clear values and principles that guide decisions. According to Stephen Covey, author of The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, your behavior is a reflection of what you truly believe. Another tactic is to use ethical frameworks. Frameworks like utilitarianism, deontology, and virtue ethics can help analyze and resolve moral dilemmas. For example, utilitarianism focuses on the greatest good for the greatest number, while deontology emphasizes duty and rules. Leaders should also encourage open dialogue about ethics. Create a culture where ethical discussions are welcomed and valued. A study by the Ethics Resource Center found that open communication about ethics reduces misconduct by 50%. Transparency is another crucial element. Be open about decision-making processes and the reasons behind them. Transparency builds trust and accountability. According to a survey by Label Insight, 94% of consumers are more loyal to brands that offer transparency. Data shows that ethical companies perform better financially. A study by Ethisphere found that the world's most ethical companies outperformed the large cap sector by 13.5% over 5 years. This highlights the long-term benefits of ethical leadership. Leaders should also lead by example. Demonstrate ethical behavior in all actions. As John C. Maxwell said, a leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way.